Okay, this is shoulder extension ENG. I'm going to do this from the floor because it's convenient for me to do it from that position. Intention is more important than position, so we can talk about how you can do this from a standing position or seated, depending on what you've got available to you. If you're going to do it on the floor, a set of sliders or a couple of tea towels in the kitchen will work just as fine. Just as fine, just as good. You set yourself out into shoulder extension, create the pales contraction, thinking about pulling forward, loading that stuff at the front as you then slide deeper into shoulder extension. The thing about doing it with these pads is you can see that as I go behind, I can't help but come out to the side. Not necessarily a bad thing because you can still load the stretch tissue by driving down into the floor, but a barbell may work well or something that's fixed. So I put my hands here now. Now I can't slide. Stop. Okay. Getting out of this is important. Just with all ENGs, you only do the eccentric portion, you do not do the concentric. Notice how I fixed my arms. I slid back, driving down into the floor, driving down into the floor, driving down to the floor, more extension, more extension, more extension. Then to get out of that, I used my legs to pull me out. If you do this from standing, you do it outside on a bar, you would then just lower your hips down towards the floor. Here's a fence. And then I would sink down into a squat, and my arms would remain at the same height. Driving down into that bar, it's going to take me into more shoulder extension as I'm driving down with the pales contraction, loading the stretched tissue at the front.